Weston Hall. I have had the privilege to sit in the House of Burgesses, to be a member of the Continental Congress, and to be a member of the Virginia Convention, which met after the British authorities left us, to draw up a constitution for the state of Virginia after we have declared our independence. Young Madison, Mrs. Madison, I flatter myself to call him my protege, and I am justly proud, I think, of his achievements. I will speak for myself, however. I can remember, and by the way, my words are particular for the younger folk here. I remember when I were proud to be an Englishman, to be a member of the British Empire, the finest, freest, most wonderful empire to live in the entire world. And that were true until the end of the last war against the French in 63. And then they turned on us. They began to pass taxes which were quite illegal. We were fond to say that one of the reasons for our proudness in England was because of our rights. Englishmen had more rights than anyone in the entire world. Not so, said the Parliament. We will tell you what your rights are and what they are not. I learned very quickly a true lesson, which all of you must bear in mind. All government is evil, and it must be carefully watched. And if your government does things that you do not like, it is your fault for not watching them closely enough. When we made the Constitution for the state of Virginia, we incorporated in that Constitution a Bill of Rights. This is a list of the things which the government may not do. These rights, and you will hear the Declaration read. When you read our Constitution, you must also read the Declaration, because the Declaration contains our intent. What the founders of this country intended to be contained in its government. Not to take away from the reading of it, but I will quote that we are granted by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I would like to point out to you, by our Creator, not by the government. The government gives you nothing. The government takes it away if it can. You must watch the government carefully. They will attempt to do this. All government is evil. It will always attempt to garner more power into itself. This is the reason that I insisted upon a Bill of Rights that would be included in the Constitution of this country. And young Madison has labored mightily to have this added to our Constitution, so that all of you have the benefit of knowing those things which have been granted to you by the great judge and cannot be taken away by any politician. And any attempt to do so is treason. I should have added, by the way, that I did not need the assistance of the of that machine to be heard. All of my difficulties, it seems, have come from folk who hear me, not from the ones who do not.